So here is Mon Mothma doing some Imperial Senate politics. Let's take a look.
The Emperor might disagree.
Well, then why ask for an extension?
Perhaps he just likes to see us dance.
Gorman needs this legislation more than anyone. If I can't count on your support, what's the point?
So this is the Gorman senator, right? The senator from Gorman, the French planet.
I see.
I think so.
I need votes. You've been hiding from me. Why? You've been voting with me on these issues for years.
You're confusing criminality and politics here.
Are we finding criminals or making them?
I can't.
So what is she talking about there? Finding criminals versus making them?
So, so that also irked me because it felt very current politicsy. And so the argument is, are these people actually criminals, or are we designing laws such that they, through their normal life, end up becoming criminals? And so that felt very current politicsy. But at the same time, that is exactly what they said in the first episode of season 2, where they said we're going to create some rebels down on the planet, and then when we create problems such that we need to come down and instigate laws. And once we instigate laws, so that way we create stability. And so here, Mon Mothma is saying, like, are these actual criminals, or did we make laws and then that made them become criminals? But that is what the Empire is doing.
That's what they want. I see it.
Support the bill because our country is chafing the Emperor. And why Gorman is being persecuted so intently are questions no one seems prepared to answer.
I mean, we know that because Gorman, they have the Calcite in the planet, and they're being persecuted, prosecuted, whatever, intently because they want to get... The Empire wants that stuff for the Death Star. But the senators don't know.
They're up 19%.
Whose numbers are they? I believe what I feel.
If we do not...
So there's some official Imperial numbers about maybe crime, and the dude is like, I'm dismissing the numbers, and I'm going to go with feels. Okay.
Right, because I don't know what's propaganda. I don't know, are the Gormans inflating numbers so that way we come in and help them, or is the Empire's inflating numbers so that way we align with them? And this senator from whatever planet, he's like, I can't tell.
Right.
Stand together, we will be crushed. I am close on the votes.
That's not what I hear.
Look at just the conviction numbers we're allowed to see.
I'm not sure linking anything to Gorman right now is a good idea.
Who rallied the votes to lift the embargo?
I have never stopped thanking you.
Help me kill the PORD.
Gorman is a single product economy. Voting against the Emperor right now would be a total violation of that request.
So she's trying to pass this bill or block the bill, the PORD. So somehow the Emperor and his people are trying to pass a bill through the Senate to make crime kind of widespread so they can come down and clamp down.
I think so.
And she's like, what about the statistics? What about, we making criminals? And she doesn't want that to happen. So this is like the politics of the Imperial Senate before it's dissolved, and power is slipping away, I guess.
I see. Yeah, and so the Empire is like, here's problems. We need to come in and handle it. Let us come in and handle it. And then here's Mon Mothma saying, like, wait a minute, let's pump the brakes. Like, we need to either solve this on Gorman by itself. We need to investigate what is happening behind the scenes. And so because of this slow movement, eventually we can dissolve the Senate. Because it's like, what are you guys squabbling about? We need to get in here and do some security.
Look at all these problems. We need an iron fist to come down and bring order and authority to the galaxy. And so this must be the big moves to dissolve the Senate, which is kind of a cool line, kind of a cool setup for that line in episode 4, which when I was a kid, I was like, what are we talking about?
But
Senate?
Yeah. As a kid, I was like, whoa, where's the lightsabers? What is this? And now as an adult, I appreciate the politics a lot more. My read on this also is that there's a bunch of division between the Gormans and there's a rebels Gorman, and then there's the Gormans that are in support of the Empire, and then there's problems between Gormans and other planets where they're like, oh, we don't know what to do, we don't know how to interfere, but all of this is actually behind the scenes being done by a secret part of the Empire government, the ISB.
ISB, yeah.
And so is this what they're saying here? It's like all the division that's going on between these people is actually government psyop?
I think so. because
Right? That's
The
what
Empire-
this scenario is.
right. So the Empire is using the ISB as doing government psyops so they can split
Yup.
people up, so they can eventually
Yup.
dissolve the Senate. Empire and the Emperor and Darth Vader have full power, absolute power. They don't have it yet. So the government is using psyops, and people don't even know that the psyops are
Yep.
happening to create the fractures in society and the galaxy. That's
So
devious.
stop hating each other. Turn on the government. That's the message.
on the government,
Thank you,
yeah.
Andor.
Yep. Thank you, Andor.
Yeah. Turn on the government.